I want to know, why do women find it disrespectful when a man asks for a DNA test?
I don't know.
Right. Why is that
I don't
disrespectful?
know. You about to hit me with the 1 point when I pick me because I don't know. I really don't
Why
get
is
it.
that disrespectful?
I really don't get it. I think it should be a requirement because I feel bad for men that are raising children and don't know that's not.
It's simple because the ones who feel disrespected by that question are the ones who usually have something to hide anyway. Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be looking at times when DNA tests expose cheaters. If you're new here, make sure you like and subscribe, and let's get into it.
Mr. Pace, you say you will be crushed today if DNA results reveal you are not the biological father of your son, Prince.
Yes, Your Honor.
You maintain that the defendant betrayed you by cheating with Prince's second possible father, your best friend.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, Ms. Fobbs, you say you were caught between the man you're in love with and his best friend.
Yes, Your Honor.
You admit you made a horrible mistake when you slept with both men, but you say you're still hoping with all your heart that Mr. Pace is your son's biological father. Mr. Randolph,
yes.
You're Mr. Pace's best friend.
Yes.
And the second potential father of Prince.
Yes, Your Honor.
When did this love triangle, this cheating, begin and how?
I wouldn't necessarily call it a love triangle because the situation with me and Randolph only happened once. Upon me being in the house with Byron, the thing is, he works at night, so he's never really home with me, and I kind of took that as a feeling of neglect.
So, Mr. Randolph, I just have to ask, how could you sleep with your best friend's girl?
Well, to answer that, Your Honor, I wasn't in the right state of mind. We both was intoxicated. You know, he was out promoting clubs, and she used to come home from the club intoxicated and, you know, looking for him. He's not there. Me and her talk, and, you know, one night the talk led to something else.
And so was this sex unprotected?
Honestly, Your Honor, I was intoxicated.
Ms. Fobbs, do you want to work on the relationship with Mr. Pace?
Yes, I love him. I love him very much, and I'm never going to take from him that he's an excellent father. I couldn't ask for a better person to be a father for my son.
Do you fear that if it's determined that Mr. Randolph is Prince's biological father, this relationship won't survive?
No.
Yeah, I do.
I don't. I mean,
I feel that way.
for me, it would kind of hurt me a lot.
So there's a lot riding on this result.
Yeah, it is.
There is a whole lot riding on these results.
Jerome, I think it's time for the results. In the case of Pace versus Fobbs Randolph, when it comes to 4-year-old Prince Fobbs, and whether Mr. Pace or Mr. Randolph is his biological father, it has been determined by this court, Mr. Pace, you are not his father.
I'm so sorry.
It has also been determined by this court, Mr. Randolph, you are not.
I apologize.
Do you know who Prince's father is?
Been together for over 50 years.
Wow, 50 years.
You know, one time I came home and I pulled in the front driveway and I saw this car down the street take off because somebody came out the back door.
It was the repairman. I told you the washing machine was broken.
The results reads as follow. First child, Mr. Willis, you are not the father.
That's what I figured.
No. Oh, that's good.
Mrs.
No,
Willis.
that's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong.
Second child,
That's got to be. It's a mistake.
Mr. Willis, you are not the father.
You are reading someone else's file. This can't be true.
I have a mailman and a plumber.
Child 3, Mr. Willis. I pray and I hope.
Please.
But you are not the father. Oh my God.
Honey, I love you. Don't leave me.
50 years of marriage, 50 years of time spent, sweat and hard-earned money to raise those children, and not even one of them ended up being his. And even after all that, she still has the audacity to tell him that she loves him and beg him not to leave her.
Got a great question in the comments of my last video, which was, why would a man have to keep paying child support if he was proven not to be the father? Let's unpack that, because I feel like a lot of people think that if you're proven not to be the father, that child support payments just stop and you go move on with your life or something. Oh, nay. So there are a few different ways that a man can become responsible for a child that isn't biologically his. The first is simply that he signed the birth certificate. Now let me ask you fellas a question real quick. How many of you, after your girlfriend or wife has just given birth, would dare ask for a DNA test at that time? You should. Simply signing a birth certificate is a permanent acknowledgement of paternity. At this point, it does not matter if the child is biologically yours or Pete Davidson. You will be responsible for the child until they turn 18 or 21 in some states. Another way that a man can become responsible for a child that is not biologically his is if he was served for a paternity hearing but failed to show. We call these men default dads, or dads by default. Keep in mind that if a mother ever applies for state benefits, even something as simple as WIC, she has to legally put somebody's name as the father. And there are a lot of reasons someone might miss their paternity hearing. You may miss your date because you're incarcerated, sick, because you were served at the wrong address. If someone signed a paper stating that legally they sent paperwork to an address that they believe to be yours and you do not make that date, bam, you're a dad. So like I said, if you have signed a birth certificate or missed your paternity hearing, you will be responsible for paying that child support for the next 18 years, or like I said, 21 in some states. Suing for paternity fraud is a thing, but if you do any research, you'll find that the vast majority of men who go for this fall completely short of the court. And it all comes down to ya boy, Title 4D. Daily reminder that the state gets reimbursed for a vast percentage of every child support made. So yeah, there's a big incentive to make any man pay. When a woman applies for state assistance, they literally look at that and go, wait, why is literally anybody else not paying this? So they're gonna come for any name she writes down. Wear a condom.
So, this clip makes a strong claim about child support. It suggests states benefit financially from these payments. That idea needs careful context, because rules vary by location. Still, the bigger concern is fairness. It raises questions worth examining.
Oh my God, guys, I don't know. I didn't want to talk about this, but this is like, look at my back outside. Look at my mom. Look at my baby. My husband kicked us out of the house because of this DNA. He said we have to go do a DNA of my baby and all that because we went to the hospital. The blood did not match. My baby needed blood. The blood did not match. How can they say my child is not my husband's child? Like, what is all this? I don't want to come online, but everybody should help me and know this so that you guys will see what is going on. How can my husband, look at my baby now, it looks like my husband so much. And how can they say this is not my life? He has to kick us out of the house. How can they say that my baby? He took my other kids away from me. He took David and Divine away from me. After those ones have confirmed to be his kids. And now he has to kick me out with my daughter. Like, look at my mom outside in the cold. He locked the door. And because of this DNA thing, locked the door. Guys, I refuse to do this DNA. I know why I refuse to do this DNA.
You know how much money you spend monthly on lawn service? Now we don't have to worry about it because we got turf now.
So
Thank you.
So what?
Stop trying to deflect, Erica.
Taken care of at the end of the day.
Erica, do you need to see? Hold on. You know what? Maybe you need to see it face to face.
See what face to face?
Uh-huh.
Stop playing with me.
See that face to face. You know what they read. Now read it.
I see.
No, read it. It says I falsified documents. Read it.
You
read it. No, read it. You read it. You read it.
I still don't believe nothing that you say.
You read it.
You are a
Science
liar.
don't lie.
You are a habitual liar.
Science does not lie.
You a liar. I don't
Science.
even believe this text.
That's the results, y'all, right there. That's the results. Oh, she gonna throw them.
I don't even believe
those
it, to
are
be honest.
those are the results right there.
We'll go down there and do it together, and we'll see for ourselves. Because I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
I'm not wasting no more money on no DNA test.
This is a dirty game. Can you imagine the irreversible psychological trauma to experience this level of betrayal? Look how old these kids are. To find out that none of these kids are yours. Everything you knew to be real is no longer real. Like your wife, your family, like everything that you knew to be real is not real. Jesus. DNA tests should be mandatory at birth. This should be a crime. It's a dirty game. Shout out to him, man. Stay focused.
Sometimes that kind of sudden change has a reason behind it. When someone goes from normal to overcompensating overnight, it can be a sign they are trying to make up for something you do not know yet.
I, of course, didn't suspect anything since even prior to her pregnancy, there was no signs of cheating, but also possibly could just be that I just didn't look close enough into it. Well, this whole fiasco started 2 weeks ago after a day out with her daughter, and she just sat me down in the evening and came clean about the fact that her daughter wasn't mine. Her waterworks, of course, also started, and apparently it was a guy from the gym, and it lasted a month before he disappeared on her after he found out she was pregnant. Honestly, even typing this out, I feel like crying since I thought I did everything perfect, but she still cheated. As much as I wish I could say I had a stone face or something, I just started crying, and she tried to comfort me, but I just pushed her away. I felt so disgusted with her. After I had calmed down a little bit, I grabbed my jacket and I left for a hotel. And while I was leaving, she just begged and pleaded to forgive me and that I was the only father her daughter knew. After crying myself to sleep in the hotel the next day, after I turned my phone back on, I had seen she had blown up my phone and didn't read any of it, just blocked her. After having a little bit of breakfast, I contacted a lawyer to start the divorce process, and at work I just asked for some time off and my boss gave me a month off. By the evening, my mom and sister were calling me on her behalf and were on her side, and that just hurt me even more. While I'm not proud to admit that I did drink myself to sleep that night, after that night I started staying with my best friend, and my mom and sister kept spamming and calling me. After a few days, after she probably got the divorce papers, my mom just sent me a long text that, to summarize, was that I should step up and forgive her and not abandon my daughter, and that she would disown me if I went through with the divorce. My sister and mom are against me divorcing her, but my best friend and his wife are saying I have the right to not want to be with her or take care of her kid. I'm split on this. On one hand, I did raise the baby for 3 years. On another, I don't know if I could, in my right mind, raise the reminder of my wife having an affair. Edit number 1, to put in some context, my sister is infertile, so I think that's also partly why my mom doesn't want me to continue the divorce since she will lose her grandchild.
Small Anyana question. So if your husband wants to do a DNA test on all the 3 kids you guys have, tell me why the wife is like, yo, if the DNA results come back and these are all your kids, I'm divorcing you. Tell me why. So guys, let's dive into the chats. So these are the chats between the husband and the wife. So the husband was like, can we talk about something without you getting mad? And the wife was like, depends what it is. And the bro was like, I want a DNA test done on all 3 kids. And the wife was like, okay. And the bro was like, okay, with a question mark. And the wife was like, yes. I said, okay. And the bro was like, you're not even going to ask why. Bro, why should she ask why? Already she knows, Gucci, you don't trust her. So the wife responded on some, you want the test? We'll do the test. And the bro was like, I just think I need to know for sure. And she was like, fine, but I have one condition. What? And this is where it gets spicy. Azote umvazi. If all 3 come back as yours, I'm leaving you. And then the bro was like, what? With question marks. And she was like, you heard me. And she was like, you serious? And she was like, very. So the husband responded on some, so you divorced me because I asked for a DNA test. And the wife was like, no, I divorced you because after 3 kids, you apparently need laboratory confirmation that you're their father. guys, is this a valid reason to doubt or to divorce your husband? And the husband was like, that's not what I meant. And the wife was like, then what did you mean? And the bro was like, I just want peace of mind. The wife responded, and I want peace of mind too. Mine will come from the divorce papers. Crying emoji. And the wife was like, Tuesday. And the bro was like, Tuesday what? The wife was like, the appointment. You wanted certainty, then let's get your certainty. So the husband said, fine, Tuesday, and the wife was like, perfect. And the husband was like, but you're really leaving me if they're all mine. And the lady was like, yes. And the husband was like, all three? And she was like, especially all three. And the bro was like, you're actually crazy. And the wife was like, and yet you're the one ordering DNA tests. And the husband was like, I hate you. And the wife was like, make sure you bring the kids Tuesday. I'll bring the divorce attorney. Sorry guys, but this was a long ass video, but is this a valid reason to divorce your husband? I don't know, but me, I'm out.
There you go. I'm pretty sure you're familiar with this folder that was in your car.
Why are you going through my stuff?
You know, this hurts to go in your car and see something like this. And I don't even know what to say right now. And I knew what was going on because the baby didn't never look like me, but I'm just a good-hearted person. Listen, it ain't no beef. Don't even try to explain yourself. Why did I find this in your car? And why you ain't just been telling me after a year of me taking care of you and this baby?
Yeah.
This baby's 1 year old in 6 months.
I just got the papers a couple days ago. I was going to tell you. Thank you for bringing it, back to my attention. But I was going to have a civil conversation. We haven't been on the best of terms, so.
Wow.
Father's Day definitely wasn't the day to be, kind of giving that
today though. So why would you even just try to hide this from me? You knew.
I didn't hide anything. I just got the paper 2 days ago.
So you didn't know that the kid wasn't mine.
I would have
so
never
you was fucking
had a fucking baby shower with you, a gender reveal, all of that.
So you was fucking off while you was fucking me, huh?
No, that's
what.
No.
That's the only.
When we were on our break before I got pregnant, you remember?
Oh man,
we were both acting nonchalant, standing on business. Remember all that?
Yo, my heart is so heavy right now.
Too hard on business, and a mistake happened.
Man,
that doesn't change how I feel about you. That doesn't change about how much my baby loves you, and the fact that you're still gonna be there for the baby.
It's hard to even, say what I'm about to say.
Saying I hit you and like that, you hit me and I push you off feet, get your whole man. Who treats somebody like that? You're a terrible person. There's a special place in hell for people like you. The f wrong with you? This is like the. No, I have some of the stuff I gotta record. I have to, cause she's sitting there telling her family, "Oh, he hit me, this and that." Nobody can hit you.
I don't like where this is going.
The f is that, man? Oh my God, my God. Who raises somebody like that? Get her a dad, please. She needs a dad.
That's enough.
She needs a father figure, something. That's crazy. Who the f raised that way? Like, who does that? That's so like, man, no, she should be glad I'm a good ass. Like, do you know how badly I could have hurt her after pushing her off me? I could have seriously hurt her. What the?
You did the right thing.
No, like what the? Then she gonna call her family. Oh, he's abusing me. She's not even telling them. Hey, yo, he just oh, I cheated on him. No, she didn't tell them anything. All she said was, oh, he hit me. Blah blah blah. Come over here. Like the out of here. They know the truth now. Yeah, they know the truth now. It's crazy. And I got the whole conversation. I got everything on tape. Everything, just in case she did put her hands on me. And I'm glad I did that. I'm so glad. Look, I'm so glad. Okay, if the cops come for me, this is video evidence. All the proof you need.
It's an evil world we live in.
Honestly, this clip stresses staying calm during conflicts. It recommends recording confrontations for protection. That can create a clear record of events. But laws about recording differ by state. Knowing your local rules matters.
I remember being asked this on a podcast whether I would have a problem if my husband asked me for a paternity test. And initially I was like, of course I would. That is offensive for my husband to ask me for a paternity test. What? No, who do you think you married? But when I see videos like this, I feel like, you know what? I'm not going to say I wouldn't still be like, you know, because it depends on the dynamics of the relationship. Is that your husband? Is that your boyfriend? Is that someone you're just linking? All of that plays a part, because if it's someone that I'm just linking and end up getting pregnant, yeah, he has a right. If you wanted to, I wouldn't be offended. I'd be more than happy to do it. If it's your husband now, you feel a bit different. However, in saying that, do I now believe that maybe it should be mandatory for every man to have a paternity test? Women like this, and there are many women like this. I do believe that maybe it should be mandatory, because as women, we would always know that that child is coming from us, right? We know definitely that's our child. But how does a man, how do you guarantee that that is that man's child? It's literally just our word.
That's what I'm talking about.
I mean, this argument focuses on paternity and trust. A mother usually has direct knowledge of childbirth. A father may want clear confirmation through testing. That request does not automatically mean distrust. Sometimes, proof simply brings peace of mind.